Hello, hi there. Welcome to episode 5 of Wellness Ki Vartalap season 3. We're dealing with occupational wellness, you all know that by now. Today's topic is workplace anxiety. So, workplace anxiety is one of the most commonly faced problems globally. I'm going to be specifically talking about workplace anxiety with respect to managing clients, managing confrontations with your colleagues, with your peers, and deadlines. If you've seen my previous videos, you may have understood by now that my definition of anxiety is different. Of course, I'm not saying that I am some evolved being who's kind of created a new definition of anxiety. No, this definition is based on my own experience of dealing with anxiety ever since मैंने अपना होश संभाला है बचपन से. So according to me, anxiety sets in when we go away from our core being. जब हम हमारे कोर बीइंग से दूर चले जाते हैं, एंजाइटी आ जाती है. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is that when you do things just because people have asked you to do, when you want to share your views, when you want to talk about it, when you want to argue, when you want to confront someone, but for some reason you're not able to do it, anxiety sets in. Anxiety also sets in when you're forced to confront people, when you're forced to call up a client who's very aggressive. And anxiety also sets in when you see things don't going, when you see things aren't going as per your expectations, or when you're not able to meet your deadline. The mind starts going in all directions, and that creates a lot of anxiety. Our core being as humans is to remain calm, but based on our childhood experiences, we either learn to respond or react. Reaction obviously has does not have a positive connotation to it, but I'm not going to be talking about that. What I'm going to talk about is when you're dealing with aggressive clients, when you have to confront your colleagues, or when you have to manage tough deadlines or tight deadlines, what do you do? There's only one solution for all these problems. The first thing that you need to remember and you need to tell yourself is that you matter and your views matter. Say it loudly to yourself that you matter and your views matter. Second thing is that when you're dealing with clients, or when you are confronting, or when you are resolving conflicts with your colleagues, with your peers, or even with your supervisor, you need to remember that you're dealing with another person, and he or she is as human as you are. So you're dealing with a human being, right? So irrespective of that person's designation or title in your organization or in the society, you are dealing with a human being who eats, sleeps, and breathes just like you do. I'm saying this out of my own experience. When I started off my career in my previous company, you can talk to my ex supervisors, you can talk to my colleagues, my friends. I couldn't speak a word I would often run away from presentations, would run away from monthly reviews, weekly reviews. You ask me to make a presentation, I would not have been able to make it back then. But now, yes, I'm able to make it. Not because it's my bread and butter, but it's because I realize that I matter and my views matter, and I'm dealing with human beings, right? So when you do this, what happens is that you are creating equality in your mind, and that's what matters, because सारा खेल यहीं पे है. This is what makes you, this is what breaks you, and the only way to make it or to work around your anxiety is to connect to who you are, understand your strengths, understand your weaknesses, understand what triggers in your anxiety, understand what triggers your other emotions, work on it, and most importantly, remind yourself that you matter, your views matter, and you are dealing with a human being who eats, sleeps, and breathes just the way you do. Try doing this and focus on managing yourself and managing your anxiety. If you like this video, do share, subscribe, and like. And also share with me how you have been able to manage your anxiety using these tips. All the best. God bless.